Hey friends, what's going on? It's V from VLoveCrystals and VLoveTarot. What's up? I hope you're feeling good by the time this video finds you. Today's pick a card reading is on who has a major crush on you. Who's liking you. Hey there, what's going on? It's V from VLoveCrystals and VLoveTarot. I hope you're feeling super good. Happy, healthy, excited. We have a new pick a card reading. This one is a voted pick a card. It's called Who and What You Don't See Coming. Who and What You Don't See Coming. Alright, so we have 3 piles before you. Pile 1, you have this stack right here with this little eraser, this donut eraser. That's for you, pile 1. Pile 2, you have this stack right here with this cute little cactus eraser. And pile 3, you have this stack here with this pumpkin eraser. Who and what you don't see coming. 3 piles are for you. Let me start my shout outs for today. I'm shouting out Sandy Garizales, 4767. Thank you so much for spending time watching my video. Thank you so much. I know I talk a lot. And may you be blessed. May you be protected. May you feel happy in this moment. This moment of your season. This moment, this year. I bless you, friend. And second shout out goes to Blessed Butterfly Tarot 3060. I hope you're having a wonderful season. Sending you mega love and light and prosperity. Bless you, friends. Alright, so that's what I have for the shout outs. If you want to see your name on my shout out intro, just comment something, anything, and I'm doing them every intro. So thanks for being here. Thank you for voting for this. I bless each one of you, each and every single one of you. I bless you. Thank you for spending time with us. Alright, so if you know what to do, I'll see you over at your group. If you need more time, pause the video and take your moment. Don't rush. Take a deep breath in and just relax your mind. Let your intuition do the choosing. And when you're ready, the timestamps are waiting for you down below for each pile. And with that said, I'm going to hop into pile 1. Alright, I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Alright, what's going on, pile 1? Oop. Hello. I hope you're feeling good. What's going on? You chose the donut, sorry. The donut. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you for voting for this. If you did vote for this, I appreciate it so much. Alright, let's get into the reading. Bless you. Okay, think about yourself while we shuffle. What you don't see coming. Who and what you don't see. We're going to do the who first. Actually, let's do the what. This is telling me this is a what. What that you don't see coming. Well, yeah, I'm telling you, it's a what. You got the Queen of Wands, you got the Strength, the Page of Pentacles, and underneath the deck you have the King of Wands. Oh my goodness. Yep, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, what you don't see coming. Your job is changing. Your confidence is rising. You're feeling very like affirmed. You feel very like confident in your own skin. You feel like your temperature's rising. No, you feel, well, this is what I'm feeling. I'm sensing that you're like feeling very above it all. Like you're raising your vibration. You're feeling on top of the world. Look, you're on top of the tree. You're on top of the cliff. on top of the mountains. You're like on top of the cave, sorry. You feel like you're in a good position, that you're right where you want to be. And I'm here to tell you that what you don't see coming is that, yes, I feel this for you. I do feel that there's going to be more, you rising up. The eagle's flying up above. I feel like you are just going to keep on growing and glowing and evolving and changing in a good way. In a good way. I do see little people in the trees. I feel like you have a good support system. You know, you have your little lioness. Your lion. You're supported at this time. You have people on your side. You have people who are cheering you on. You could have your guides too, helping you, assisting you, protecting you, leading you down the right path. So that's what you don't see coming. That there's also an offer. There's also, you're getting some kind of label, a title, a diploma, a degree, an award, a certificate, something that lets you know that something that makes you feel like you're important, like you're a leader, that your voice is heard, and you are, and it's just a potential. Right now it's just potential. Look what you're stepping into. Look what you're stepping into. And you know what? You got Queen of Wands right there. I don't see no sunflowers. But then you get it here in the Strength cards. You see, you're growing. You're evolving. You're kind of like shedding your old skin and stepping into your new skin. You got all these sunflowers around the Strength and Lion. And meanwhile, the Queen of Wands is the one that should have the sunflowers. So it's like you're transferring. It's like something's being transferred, transmuted, transpired. Awesome. Your voice is being heard. I just heard audacity, all audacious, audio. Yeah, people are listening to you finally. You have a voice. They're noticing you now. That's what you don't see coming, that people are actually going to start noticing you. So whatever you're doing in your job, Page of Pentacles, there's potential for you to do more. King of Wands, step into your leadership role. Your counselship. You could be sponsoring others. That's how big you're becoming. If you're building a business, bravo. Keep it up. And these people are all holding something very like powerful. She's holding the big torch with the crystal on top. She's holding her little crystal ball torch. Her wands, his wands with his crystal. You're all holding something important. She's making music with her guitar. So what you don't see coming is, guess what? Leveling up. That's what you're doing. If you're in a relationship, that sucker is leveling up. You got the Queen and the King of Wands. Match made here. Power couple. If this is your spiritual journey, oh my goodness. That's all I gotta say. You're making progress. Big time. Strength. Your gifts, your skills, your abilities are strengthening. You're becoming more powerful. Your powers are becoming more potent. Whatever those are. Your voice, your power, that could be your power, your superpower, your strengths. Oh, I love this for you. Okay, let's step into the who now. Let's do the who. The who is the longest because I have many cards to describe this person. Alright, who's this person? Who's coming towards you? We did the what. Who's coming towards you? Who? Who's coming towards you? You have the sun. Oh my gosh, more fire energy. So you're stepping into your fire. You're dealing with the fire. This can be you. This can be someone else. You could be mixing business with pleasure. You can be meeting someone who was going to help you level up. You could be going into a partnership, a romantic partnership, or a business partnership. For all we know, you could also be becoming a priest or a father, a rabbi, a reverend, or an ordained minister, or something like that, a spiritual healer, a spiritual practitioner. Ace of Cups. Ooh, so who's coming in? Someone who is going to rock your world emotionally. Oh my goodness, what? 6 of Wands. So this person too is successful just like you. King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, keep it up. Keep turning that wheel. Keep it up, my friend. That spindle, is that what it's called? The spindle? Keep weaving. Alright, Ace of Cups. This person coming in is passionate. Oh my gosh. Compassionate too. Loving. Emotionally available. King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Emotionally mature. Wow. They know how to balance their emotions. They know how to, you know, like they also know how to put feelings aside when they have to get to business. When they have to get down to something important. They know how to put their feelings aside. This is someone who has organized emotions. They're not just like, blah, blah, blah. They're organized when it comes to their emotions. They're what they share. When they open their heart, how they open their heart. There's a method to this. Is it safe to trust? I don't know. Let me test this water a little bit more. This is a very calculated person. Who is this person? This person is ready to love, ready to open up to you. They already know how they feel. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. You guys are going to succeed together. 6 of Wands, the Sun, feeling happy that you found each other. Nice. That's all I got to say. That's nice. Alright, let's add some more to this pie. Who's this person? Dear Pile Uno. Let's talk more about this sun energy, Leo. All these lions coming out. What in the world? What in the world? Whoa! 6 of Wands lion. I didn't realize how many lions were in this deck. And there's 78 cards and you got the majority of them. Wow, that's great. Let me look at this deck. Let's look at this deck together. I want to know if that's just a synchronicity or if that's no, you're getting lions for a reason. Line right there. The lions are in the fire cards. But like, yeah, there's not many other lions. Even the Knight of Wands has a horse. So you got the lions for a reason. There's only one more lion that I see that you didn't get. But that's a bad card. Okay, Nine of Wands. Yeah, those are the bad cards. But you didn't get those. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted. You got wolves. A wolf and a deer. And that, yeah, this is like amazing. I don't know how else to describe this. Even a dragon for the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so you got the majority of the Wands, Pile 1. I'm glad we checked at the deck because I'm starting to think, well, I was starting to think it was a lion deck for a second. Oh my gosh, amazing. Alright, let's do this. And you know, I feel like you're like, you struck gold, or you struck crystals. All these crystals here. You really did. This person coming in, they feel lucky to have met you. They feel, oh my gosh, they're like, okay, what's my role? If my role is the masculine, let me step into that role. If my role is a feminine, let me step into that role. That's how you guys trigger each other to step into your femininity or your masculinity. It feels good. You feel needed. You feel wanted. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What? Tell me about this person. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this person. But why is that card coming out? That's a sign card. I didn't ask the sign card to come out. That's from another deck. Anything else for this person? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take those two. I do need my sign cards. Alright. I will post signs right after this. Okay. So, you have barber. So they can be very clean cut, well groomed, or they like to groom and preen, and maybe they work with their hands. Maybe they work at a barbershop. Medium hair. Stranger. You don't know this person yet. So you don't know this person. So when they come towards you, this is a new connection. Passers-by, encountered by chance, mutual aid, new friends. Okay. Self-employed. Ooh. You might meet this person at work. You might meet this person while traveling for work. You might meet this person while going to work, like commuting, maybe taking a bus, a train, or stopping at the gas station to get some gas, and you bump into them, or you're taking a taxi or Uber or something like that. Yeah, self-employed. You could go into business with this person, like I said, like 5 minutes ago. Spiritualist, yeah, that's what I was feeling, what you don't see coming. It's becoming a spiritualist. Maybe you are, maybe your person is. Nurture, father figure, and guidance. This person could have children. Dancer, weaver of grace. Oh, didn't we just say it was keep weaving? Whatever you're doing, keep weaving. So what you don't see coming, excuse me, it has to do with your who and your what. It's a combination. So this person could be coming into your life, and then things start to pick up. Your business, your job, your money. You know, or it could be that because you're picking up speed here, you're succeeding, then that's when you welcome in this new love. So it's like they're running together simultaneously, serendipitously. It's like coming in twos for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ace of fire. Get out of town. Yes, yes, yes. And it could be that when you are in love, everything else just unfolds naturally. Everything just pours in, like the Ace of Cups. You know, I'm in love. Oh, my money's looking good. All right, my body feels great. All right, my mind is, my brain's screwed on tight, or screwed on right. You have down to earth, Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and news media, reporter, journalist, videographer, producer, creative soul here. Okay, you have Moon in Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. Anything else? You have down to earth. No, you have Moon in Virgo, earth. Okay, keep going. What's their sign? So we have fire, earth. You have Neptune, dreams, fantasies, self-sacrifice, spirituality, compassion, imagination, universal love, visions, subconscious, meditation. You have waning moon. Let's go of that which is causing your inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer supporting you. And last one, you have sextile opportunity. Collaborates, possibilities, open doors, promises, provides opportunity, brings insight to, communicates. I feel what this is saying is that you, because you're leveling up, you're welcoming, you're attracting. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, you're attracting your person. Virgo, Magician. Because of you feeling good, you're raising your vibration, you're leveling up. Now you're attracting your lover. Because of what you're doing, you're in you're completing your purpose. You're in the right path. So things are just starting to pour in. Now you know that you are in the right sector, right position, the right purpose, fulfilling your right purpose, your birthright. Venus, beauty, romance, and values. So you are right where you need to be, and that's what's welcoming in these blessings. Mars, sexuality, conflict, assertiveness. Oh my gosh. Venus, Mars, what? And 9th house, personal growth. Yes, travel and higher education. I couldn't have said it better. This right here is saying, just wait and see. Wait and see. Wait till you see what comes through. Wait till you see how this translates, you know. You'll see how it comes into fruition for you. All right. What else is here? Beautiful. Alright. This person, I feel, has a lot to offer. A whole lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if you guys can work together on a business in the future. Or maybe that's how you start. And it turns into something romantic. Should we just... I'm going to just pull these because it's coming out for a reason. What's their name? See, masculinity, femininity, we talked about that. It could be a blend, a perfect blend of both, you know? Like I said, King of Cups. Putting their feelings aside. Just very emotionally mature and vulnerable when they need to be. But then when they need to get to business and they have to step into their logic, the logical side, they put their feelings aside and they can do that without having their feelings cloud their judgment. They can be very feminine with you, but then masculine when they need to step into that to take care of business, you know, to provide, protect, etc., etc. What's their name? What's their name? Richie, Rodrigo, Rodriguez, Rico, Parker, Raven, Rosa, Barbie, Barber. We did get the Barber. Patrick, Bobby, Laszlo, Let's Go, Brazil, Braille, Holly. Hot, it's getting hot in here. Yep. Deidre, Denise, Destiny. You guys met for a reason. This person coming in, it wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like it was divinely orchestrated. Yeah, something about the divine, destiny, divine, divinity. Your soul could have really attracted them too, you know? That's what I feel. Your soul's mission, whatever you're doing for yourself, whatever actions you're taking, it's manifesting this person. Never-deen, never-green, evergreen, never-lasting, never-ending, never-ending, forever-lasting, everlast, evergreen, never-ending. Bianca, Brianna, Bailey, Brian, Kenny, Kevin, Elk. I did see the deer. Oh crap, you got the letter M. I just fell, but I'll see if I can get it. Okay, I got the M. Hold on. It's coming in, it's coming out. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go. M. Mr. Mississippi, Michigan. Mike. Manny. Miles. Mateo. Okay, let's see what they may look like. How awesome uno. And then we'll pull some charms for you, friends. Skin condition. Gray eyes. Green eyes. Okay. 30s. Take 1 or 2. Remember, this is a collective reading. It's not going to all fit your story or your person. I do personal readings all the time if you want me to dabble into your energy. Links are below. Scar. Loves trying new things. Yeah, I'll say. Neat freak. Anything else? Light skin. Something about skin. Loves music. I saw the instrument right there playing the guitar. Water sign. Yeah, the King of Cups. And last but not least, white. White hair, white skin, white beard. Purity. Pure essence. Purity. Innocence. Good intentions. Alright, I'm gonna, let me pull some message cards real quick. Some message cards. You have There's nothing about you I'd change. You're perfect. Include me in your dreams, for they are mine too. I tattooed your name, so you're with me everywhere. And our undeniable chemistry is worth exploring. Oh my gosh, yes, that's what I feel. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Strength, the Six of Wands, the freaking... What was the other one? You got so many. Oh my gosh, Queen of... Yeah, I said Queen of Wands, right? You got a lot here, friends. You do. All right, let's see what the charms have to say. All right, you got Libra, Cancer. Yeah, that water sign coming through. Green? Oh, gem. It could be a gem. Oh, Gemini, sorry. Gemini. Empress. Eiffel Tower. Romantic. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, yes. All that fire. This egg. Ooh, creating with them. Creation. Fertile energy. Fertile. Okay, you could be very fertile at this time. Four of Wands. Marriage. This Puerto Rican flag. They could be bilingual. Maybe they like to travel. Maybe they're from Puerto Rico and their family is. Dime, they know how to make their money. Page of Pentacles right there, so they're wealthy. Angels, Cupid, shooting an arrow. So love is gonna bite you or shoot you in the behind, because that's what's coming in, is love. Betty Boop, feeling sexy. Some of you might look very young for your age, or they do. Eiffel Tower, see? Billie Eilish, maybe their name is Billie. Maybe they have cute eyelashes. Alright. Flyers. Frequent flyer. Pretend there's an R right there. Fly girls, they like to dance or something. Did you get the dancer? You did get the dancer card. Oh, rewind. Purple royalty. Eight of Swords. I don't think you see this coming. Don't sabotage this. You have the Star. Don't sabotage this person, this relationship. Don't think it's too good to be true. You deserve this true love. Ten of Hearts. Get out of here. 10 of Cups. And the 6 of Wands. Again, 6 of clubs. 6 of Wands to me. That's how my intuition associates that card. 8 of Wands. More fire again. And be gentle with yourself. Alright, this is what I have for you, Pile 1. You're amazing. I hope you like this. Take care, friends. Alright, pile number 2. What's going on? Hello, welcome to your reading. Hello. Bless you. What and who you don't see coming. What and who you don't see coming. Let's see what that looks like for you, friends of pile number 2. Numero 2. Where's your deck? Right here. Okay. You chose this cute little cactus eraser. Thank you for doing so. Thank you for voting for this. Alright, let's get into it. Who? No, we're going to do the what first, because the who takes longer. Alright, what you don't see coming. Thank you, friends. Bless you. May you have a beautiful reading here. Let's get into the messages. You have get back. Okay, so you have number 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. I'm not reading the messages. I'll read them after, but we're going to go with the suits. 4 of Cups. Why? What you don't see coming. Joker. 7 of Swords. Okay. And Knight of Wands. That makes sense. Alright, my friends. So I associate these cards. This is how I do that. And ever since I was little, I used to do yes or no questions with playing cards. And I didn't even know that until I started thinking about this. I'm like, oh, I used to do like yes or no cards using the playing cards, the suits. Hearts for yes. Diamonds. What was diamonds? Diamonds for no. I forget what I did, but anyway, so the way I do these cards, everybody has, you can go by the traditional way, or you can go by with how I do it. I do a combination of both. Mostly my intuitive way, but 4 of Cups, 4 of Water, Joker, That's the Fool, the class clown, the baby. Seven of Swords, Seven of Spades, seven of Air, Seven of sharp objects, and Jack of Clubs, Wands, Knight of Wands. Alright, so this energy is telling me that there's what you don't see coming is that there's somebody here that's taking your energy. They're trying to take your energy, but you're not going to let them succeed, right? This is a collective reading. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Don't take it personal. And you don't have to take my advice. You can leave it. Yeah, please don't get angry about the readings that come out, because you can easily rebuke them. You don't have to take them. You don't have to claim them. You can reject them. I'm picking up on the energy, but it doesn't mean that it has to be yours. And sometimes people get angry because they're in denial, you know, they don't want to hear what they have to hear. But entertainment purposes only. Don't take it too seriously, okay? Okay, friends. This, I feel, is, I mean, we need to know when some kind of snake is coming through. So I'm going to tell you that there is somebody or something. No, we're not doing the who yet. I refuse the who. We're going to do the what. There's something that is causing you to go into like ho-hum energy. I don't know, it could be a job, it can be your health, it can be somebody in your energy irritating you, stealing your energy, like an energy vampire. It can be somebody who has no good intentions and the reaction towards that, you know, like this. We're not talking about the who, but we're talking about the aftermath, like that reaction. Somebody stole your energy and you feel drained about this, you feel angry about this, you feel bitter, you feel bored with this person. You're not interested, you're jaded, you're cynical. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. And the Knight of Wands, I feel like, yeah, this person just, or this energy, this thing, came in and out of your life. And you're left with just the dust, the smoke. Like, what the fudge just happened? What the flock? What the flock of birds? What just hit me in the face with wind? What was that? So I think that something came into your life abruptly. And then as soon as it came in, it released and left. And you're not sure how to feel about it. Or you're feeling, well, you know how to feel about it, but you're like, which emotion do I feel first? Do I feel angry first? Or do I feel hurt first? Do I feel confused last? Do I feel agitated? Do I feel hopeless? Like, what emotion do I go with first? And it's a mixed bag is what I'm feeling. And it's also bittersweet. So you have Five of Swords. There was a fight or disagreement, what you don't see coming. What you don't see, that there will be conflict, that you're gonna confront somebody. Oh, Seven of Wands. You're gonna stand your ground. You're gonna confront somebody, or you have already. And I feel, hold on, let's keep going. You made your point. Six of Pentacles. Oh, you made your point. As much as someone gave you lip service, laundry service. That's Shakira's album. Somebody gave you lip service, laundry service. Okay, so somebody aired out dirty laundry with you and you didn't have it. You weren't having it. And so were they. They weren't either. And so that left you with a bitter taste in your mouth, and you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Well, I'm going to tell you, something is going to work in your favor because of this, because you opened your mouth. Now there's options, there's doors opening for you. Five of Cups, and now you have to let go of something else because of this. So what you don't see coming is that something happens. Something happens recently that caused you to cry about it. You mourned this. You felt bad about this. You didn't. It was a whole mixed bag of emotions, a mixed bag of tricks. 7 of Swords. A trickster came in here, a joker, a fool. And you handled this the best that you could, but it still left you feeling shattered, empty, depressed. And I gotta tell you, because of this, you turned something around. I don't know, you released something. Oh snap, you released something. Oh my gosh, 8 of Wands. Now things are working fast. I'm getting also 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You released something. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is how I feel. I'm gonna get into the who very soon. Something. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1 second. I had to get my purple cards because I realized there's a lot of purple here. This is gonna be for your love life. I feel like this energy is talking about, you're asking, why did this happen? You're finding clarity on why. You're finding that the answer, the aha. So what you don't see coming is you're going to figure out the reason why something just happened. It came in and out of your life so quickly. And it's still leaving you like a deer in headlights. Like, what the frick was that? Well, Spirit's saying you're going to find out why this happens this way. The aftermath, you're going to know what the aftermath, it's just going to become very clear. So let's just say that you were doing some kind of like, I don't know, you refuse to cry in the shower. You're like, nope, I'm just going to get lost in my work, get lost in my family, my friends, my activities, my hobbies, my kids, my dogs, my exercise routines, my new diet, my new hairstyle, whatever, my new muscles. I refuse to feel my emotions. I refuse. And then all of a sudden, you engage with someone or something. Something pisses you off. Or something stops you in your tracks. Something humbles you, perhaps. And then everything just, the world just stops. And then you go home or you go to your car and you listen to a song and you just start crying and crying because of whatever just happens here. This altercation, someone hitting you in the back of the car, hitting your car, or you hitting them, hitting someone else's car, or you I don't know, leaving your door, your trunk open and the battery dies, and I don't know, something wakes you up. A tower moment comes, perhaps a brief one. It just goes psh, really quick. A tornado that just came in and out, and now the sun's shining again. And you're like, what the freak was that? I didn't get no weather report about tornado. And now you have a whole house that's a mess. Your whole garden has flowers all over the place. Things have been ripped up from the ground. And you're like, oh my gosh. So you learn from this, and it helps you pour out. You release, you express, you expel. And you still are like, why did this happen to me? Why? You know, in that moment, 5 of Cups, why me? Well, guess what? This helped trigger you to cry about it, to wake you up, to humble you for some of you, to shake you, to get you to move, get you to change something, get you to do something different, get you to get out of bed. If you went back to bed crying, you know, this, I don't know, this shook you to the core. Maybe you argued with someone for the first time and you felt so defeated. 5 of Swords. Maybe you felt bullied, or you felt like your voice wasn't heard. Maybe you felt belittled. And then, after the fact, you woke up. You were like, what? I can't believe I let this person make me feel this way. I'm going to step into my strength, my courage, my confidence, my affirmative energy, you know? Like, this is you really finding your power, your voice, and it's all because of this thing that just happened to you, or it's going to happen. That's what you don't see coming, that it's going to happen. For some of you, it already happened, and now you're dealing with the aftermath. That's what you don't see coming, the aftermath of whatever debris that's left to you. Now you're sweeping up the debris, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a diamond, there's a beautiful rose. You're finding all these little treasures after what just happened. And for some of you, this is what you're stepping into. Something's going to shake you to the core, but Don't be afraid of this tower, this tornado. It's something, it's for a reason. It's to shake you up. It's to kind of get you, to get the dust off your face. You know, you have leaves in your hair. Now we're shaking your hair a little bit. Get the leaves off. Just so you can see and have nothing on your head, on your shoulders. So you can see clearly. Alright, that's what you don't see coming. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry that it's like happening so swiftly, but I feel like I'm not really sorry at the same time, because you're going to learn so much and you're going to actually rise from the debris. Keep promises yours and theirs. Learn a lot. Yep, you are going to. Have a dream. Practice makes progress. Maybe you have a dream that you really want to bring to life, and Spirit's shaking you to say, okay, come on. Let's start this business. Let's start this enterprise. Let's start this daycare center. Let's start this new routine. Let's start shuffling tarot for the first time. I don't know, like Spirit wants you to shake up out of something. Blame no one. Apologize and mean it. Express yourself. Yep. Get back up and try again. Rest and reset. This can also be saying that you've been doing so much, and Spirit's trying to slow you down, humble you too, and quiet you and keep you rested. Maybe you're doing so much. Be unapologetically and authentically you. Pay it forward, not your circus. Clear communication and be inclusive. So I feel like whatever you stepped into or out of, it's part of your realization, your awakening, your tower moments, the aftermath, the after tower moment. It's part of, like, I don't know, it's part of your realization, your awakening, your spiritual growth. You were tested in that moment and you passed the test. And now you came back home. Dorothy found her way back home. But you're a better person. You learned so much. You met some fantastic people along the way. Alright, who don't you see coming for you, pal 2? Who don't you see coming for you, pal 2? Oh my gosh. Trash. Unwanted habits and feelings. Situations that have no purpose. Chaise lounge. Relaxation. We talked about that. Decompression. Ultimate comfort. Terror. Resistance to change. Anxieties in various aspects of life. And rain boots. Focus, preparation, and hard work. Alright, so who you don't see coming? I feel like this is somebody who you're not going to like what happens here. Pile 2. This pile, you're probably not going to like what you have to hear today. You don't even have to hear it, actually. You can say, you know what, I'm going to click off this video. You really don't have to stay for the rest of this. But what you don't see coming is someone from your recent past, and it could have to do with what you don't see coming. Something came into your life and expelled, right? And I feel like gone with the winds, out with the old, in with the new. This person also went out like with a tornado. So with the tornado, you know how you have Sharknado and the sharks in the tornado? This person wasn't within that tornado. This person that we're asking about now. This person, I think, they realized that you had to leave them, that they had to leave you, that the energy had to break up, that the energy had to part ways, that the energy was very cyclical. It was psychotic. It was chaotic. I don't know, this person came in really fast. You got the Nine of Wands in the other spread. Somebody came in really fast and it knocked you off your feet. And I think Spirit was trying to say, you went too fast with this, or your person did. And that's why it came in and out of your life really quickly, because it started off on a false foundation. There was no foundation actually. That's why it was able to be swept off away from you, or blown out of your life. So now the dust is settled, and whatever you trashed, whatever had to release from you in that tornado that we talked about with the Hello Kitty cards, whatever we talked about here, that person now has landed after being blown apart or blown away. They have landed in the landmine, because that's where the trash is right here apparently. And they're like having their little relaxation, their moments, like, oh my gosh, like, how did I land here? Maybe they drank a lot. You had a fight with someone, and or you're mad at yourself. You had a fight with yourself for letting this person into your life, and maybe you threw them away like trash. You threw the relationship away like trash, and this person's like, how did I get here? I don't remember. Maybe they were drinking too. And then you took they took a break from you. They're having the ego death here. They're having night terrors, Nine of Swords, resistance to change. No, I don't want Pile 2 out of my life. No! They're realizing that they lost you, that they effed up, that you threw them away like trash, and they don't know how they got there. How did we get here? How did we get so bad? For some of you, this was very short-lived. That's why it happened the way it did. That's why like the rinse cycle in the washing machine. Terror. They're having nightmares because you left them, or the tower moment separated you both. And now they're focusing, preparing, and doing hard work in this Four of Swords energy, dealing with uncertainty or negativity. So I feel like whatever you discarded, whatever spirit took out of your life, it was for a reason. It was bittersweet. It's like, oh, I'm happy to see you go. I'm sad to see you go. I'm happy to see everything else go that goes with you. I'm happy to see that go. I'm sad to see that go too. That relationship was awesome, but it was also chaotic and toxic. Alright, so it's kind of like mixed emotions. And this who person, they're having a realization. They're going ghost. They're like going AWOL. They're doing damage control now, because now they're feeling the pain of not having you by their side. Sunglasses. They're being cool about it. They're acting like it didn't faze them. Vacation. They're basically on their own little quest, their own journey to healing, to dealing with their shadows. Like, what the freak did I just do to you, Pal 2? I'm so sorry. I'm not saying that you have to forgive them. Just because I'm saying what they're telling me, what energy I'm feeling, it doesn't mean that you have to forgive their sorries, their apologies. It is just what that is, an apology. They can talk to their bullet in the face with an apology on their lips, but doesn't mean that you have to accept it or approve it or respect it or appreciate that apology. You can just let it go in one ear and out the other. Moon, dreams, intuition, concealed knowledge. And last one, flattery, sincere praise, people pleasing, complimentary remarks. Alright, so what this is saying, friends, and now this person's afraid to come back towards you because they think they're gonna bite their head off. They think that like you're gonna be angry with them or something like that. So now what I'm feeling, the who is this person who you had to eject from your life. You hit the eject button, the reject button too. And now they're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm by myself. This person didn't know how to be by themselves, by the way. This person did not know how to live alone or deal with issues alone. This person lived from home to home, relationship to relationship. They never was pushed to be independent until now. And that's the tower moment. That's the tower moment. You force them to do independent work. So this person is realizing what life is without you, and that they effed up. There's a lot that they're realizing that wasn't there before. Maybe they're becoming clean. See all the water bottles in the trash? Maybe they're detoxing and having withdrawals too. And they're going through all these fears, these paranoid feelings, hallucinations even. They're like, is this real? With the moon right there. Is this real? And you're like, well, I'm so glad you're having a realization. I still want nothing to do with you, says some of you, Paul, too. Or, well, hot diggity dog, thank you for finally realizing what you need to realize. Now, when you come back to me, you won't come back with all these games. You won't come back with all this, with all your manipulation tactics, your love bombing. Now you're gonna be mature. We can be in a connection. We can finally be in a relationship. I don't know how, who you are, Pal 2, and what your situation is personally in this collective reading. But what I do know is that somebody's definitely facing their fears, their shadows. This is somebody who is being forced to live by themselves, and they're like, whoa, I don't know how it feels to be independent. Love's working out, 70s or older. I feel like they are working on themselves. Loves astrology. They're tall. They could have found tarot. They could have found, they could have listened to their spirit's calling. Maybe they found spirituality. Maybe they found the God, their faith. Bald, goth style, girl next door. This is deep, like just like this moon energy coming through. This is really deep. Girl next door. This is like someone, I don't know, I'm getting like someone who has been under the influence of some substance. I don't know what that is, but that's all they knew for many years, and then all of a sudden they get help because losing you inspired them to do so, and inspired them to fight for their health and fight for you. Maybe they lost it all. Maybe they lost their money, their home, everything, and now they're making poor decisions, poor choices, and now it's like, oh my gosh, I have nothing. Now I have to build from the ground up. And they're realizing you didn't settle for this. They respect you. They respect you so much. You didn't settle for whatever they gave you, I do feel there's going to be communication, by the way. Chatty Cathy. They're ready to talk to you, or they're going to be ready. Long nails, they're grooming themselves. They didn't realize, like, who they were messing with, Pal 2. Like, you're not going to just tolerate this crap. Yeah, they're grooming themselves. Long nails, gotta get them cut short. I don't know if they're staying in a shelter or a rehab center or with friends and family or roommates or something like that, but they're getting their life together. They're taking it easy too. They're preparing, and they're crying, and they're releasing. They're having withdrawals too. They're fasting. Some kind of fast. They're not eating right. They realize that you're not like the rest, that you're not going to tolerate this BS, that they come into your house all dirty and all toxic and out of their damn minds, and you're like, no, here's a door. And that never happens to them before. They were always accepted by the wrong people or the like-minded people, but you said no, and they were forced to make changes. And I feel like this energy is speaking about someone who really wants to fight for you so much that they're doing their own trash work. And it's going to be a slow process. You probably won't hear from them for a little while, because you can't just clean house for one day and then the next day you go knocking on someone's door and say, hey, you want to come over? It takes a very deep, thorough cleaning for a long time. So they're just going to keep doing their business, their work. And I think the reason why they were just expelled from your life is because it happened too soon. Either you fell in love too soon with them, or I don't know, you moved in too quick, or you had, you know, intimate relations too quick or something like that. Or I don't know, it just, something happened so abruptly, and Spirit was like, wait, hold up. Let's go in order now. Let's backtrack a little bit. Hold on. Alright, so who is this person? Let's see. Pile 2. So remember, you don't have to accept this person. You don't have to answer the call, answer the door. You don't have to let them be in your dreams either. Look at that, dreams. I was going to say, you don't have to accept them in your dreams. You can be like, nope. I'm waking up from this nightmare. You're not coming in. You're not intercepting my dreams. Heck no. And you wake up, and maybe you listen to some good music, and then you fall back asleep with better memories or better energy. You know, you can reject this person. You don't have to, just because I'm talking about this person or I'm picking them up now, doesn't mean that they're going to be part of your future if you don't want them to be. Alright? So you have Venus, you have dreams. Yeah, Moon and Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercise may be on the forefront. So they're really like going through it, like withdrawals and everything. Cow, a new beginning or even a new life may be blooming. That's what I feel. They're fixing to come back to you. And you could be even on like matchmaking websites or whatever, or amongst friends, and you're wondering if this person's looking for other people, and you don't see them at all. They're not socializing, they're not romancing other people, they're not on the dating apps, they're not amongst your friends trying to mingle and find another date. They're nowhere to be found. I really think because they're doing a lot of self-work. They're not messing around. This person, I feel like, is going to fight for you. And they're proving their point, because you're not seeing them on any dating apps. You're not seeing them, you don't see their social media with them. With my camera got full. So I'm not sure where we left off, but Justice is here. Like I said, they're doing a lot of shadow cleaning, shadow work, healing, a lot of realizing, preparing, resting. This person could be in a coma, having all these like freaking dreams and terrors, and oh my gosh, like this, maybe this person's like in a deep sleep. Maybe something, it caused them to go in a coma or something, and now they're having all these epiphanies and realizations, and it's forcing them to slow down and do work and heal and think and dream, and maybe they are in a physical coma. Maybe it's a spiritual coma. I don't know. Spiritual coma as in like they're feeling numb. They can't move. Their spirit's saying, no, you have work to do. Before you get out of this bed, before you get out of this home, this hospital, this room, this lifestyle, this situation. No, you're going to do some healing. Tower moment. Just like you encountered one, this person is encountering it too, because they were thrown out of the tower, out of your tower now into their own mess. But they could be, maybe they're like having lucid dreams and they're coming into yours, or maybe they're astral projecting or something, or they're asking people about you, or you're watching your social media, even if they are on, at this time, influencer leader. So maybe they are an influencer, maybe they do have social media, I can see this person actually sharing their experiences and helping others. Hermit, yep. I'm telling you, self-work in a silent way. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. So they found God, or they found spirits. Talking to their grandmother, their grandfather, their uncle that passed away. And they're saying, what are you doing? What did you do with your life? Why? Why did you do this? And what you need to repair with Pile 2. You need to come back to Pile 2 and fix things and apologize. Not saying that you have to accept it, like I said. Understand the nature of healthy romantic I'm sorry, healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself, and that's exactly what I was feeling. A damsel in distress. This person definitely hit rock bottom, friends. Your tower moment kicked them out of the tornado. They were flying like a shark in the Sharknado, and then they landed in the trash landmine, and then they just sat there doing the same crappy behaviors, making the same poor choices, and then a tower moment, a tornado came up and swept them off their feet, and now they're in their own little mess. Well, I think that's reciting. I think they're now coming from that tornado mess into their own little quiet sanctuary. Oh boy, this is interesting. Okay, let's see. Any messages? Any love messages? This part can be triggering, so as long as you know, don't take this to heart. This message, these messages that I'm about to pour out, it can be a little, triggering. Okay, 4 cards only. Messages from this person. It's frustrating how much I love you. Oh my gosh. Would you have told me the truth if I hadn't found out? Maybe that's you. Maybe that's how you're feeling. How come I had to find out the hard way? How come you had to lie to me? How come we had to have an altercation for me to figure out the truth? I don't know, because that's what I felt happens. I fantasize about you all day long. And my heart still hurts because I still care. So there's still unresolved feelings between you both. Alright, that's what I'm getting. Let's I forgot to spell their name. Let's do that now. Terrence, Laffy Taffy, the ends, them, maybe it's more than one person, Billy, biography, you could be writing a book, bibliography, they're messy, bibs, bliss, Libby, liberation, Pottsville, Pottstown, pottery, they're remolding their life, Keegan, Kyle, Keenan, Mackenzie, Kenny, Calvin. They could play basketball, or Kobe. He could play video games, basketball video game, or they used to. Sunny. Time after time. Fight. Fit. Fitter. Fitness. Monkey magazines. Trashy magazines. Trashy telenovelas. Trashy TV. Map and mop. They're mopping it up, cleaning the mess. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Let's see what the chimes say. Let's see what the chimes say. Okay, current energy is touching the watermelon sugar. Hi. So you're cool. You're chill. You're chill like a melon. You're chill cucumber. Next in love, 4 of Wands. Commitment. And also something with an X. There you go. See? So whoever this person was, they were released into the trash, into the abyss of unwantedness. And now they were forced to do their hermiting. There you go, another freaking hermit. Whoa. 9, hermit. Hermit. You got that before? You got, oh, that was here. Changes occurring. Yes, so within their hermiting, they are receiving changes. 4 of Wands again. 4. Marriage. Pisces, for what to look forward to. Water. Intuition. Very strong intuition. SOS help. Someone receiving help. Maybe that's you. Someone's paying it forward. Someone's asking for peace. They come with peace. You got the star for change and what you can look forward to. Some more healing. Hope, faith renewed. And that's what I have right now. Alright, so thank you for watching. And you have a beautiful day. If this resonated, let me know all about it. And if you're still here, please put something purple in the comments. And I'll shout you out in my next video. Take care. Hello, pile number 3, peeps. What's up? Welcome to your reading. Hello. New people, new messages, new energy, new cards, new experience. Yeah. Alright, how are you? So we chose the cute orange pumpkin here. Put you right here. She's going to hold that for you. Alright, thanks for voting for this. I appreciate it so much. I bless you. May things look out for you. May things turn around for you in the right direction. Alright, pile 3. What you don't see coming. We're going to do the what first, then the who. Pile number 3. What? What don't you see coming? Pile 3. Oh my goodness. We have a lot. Alright, let's see. What don't you see coming? Devotion. Resistance. Games. Closeness. Release yourself. Release yourself. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of a song. The 80s song. Mix it. I listen to a lot of DJ mixes. They touch a heart. I touch my heart. They really do. I have history with that lifestyle. Anyway, if you want to listen to the mixes I'm listening to, I try to. Every morning I'll share a DJ mix set from an awesome channel I found. That's how I get my life started, my day started, my productive day, my productive juices going. All right. Thank you for being here. So we're starting with devotion. Oh, look at that. Clear closeness is underneath. Oh, and then you have resistance, tug of war, the tug and pull, and then you release it. Then you have the games, the pursuit, the chase, cat and mouse, and then smitten. Ooh. So what you don't see coming is that there is a new energy. There's a new love interest. There's new potential connection starting. There's somebody that's going to spark your interest, tickle your heart, tickle your fancy, tickle your soul. Someone's going to surprise you. Someone's going to feel very, very dedicated, devoted, interested into this, into you, into what you are creating for yourselves. You have family here. You have warning here too. You could be like on guard, looking at all the cues, the red flags, trying to find any. So yeah, just remain diligent, remain vigilant. I don't know why that. Hold on, what does that mean? Vigilant, like on your toes. Hold on, it comes to me, and I don't know why. They just. I mean, I know why, because I'm channeling, but, let me see, vigilant. What does vigilant, let's ask Gemini, my AI friend. What does vigilant mean? Question mark. Not religious, vigilant. It's saying religious. Vigilant. Not diligence. Oh God, I hate voice to text. Vigilant. Vigilant. Is that like on your toes, always on your P's and Q's, you know, on guard, ready to, you're ready to attack, or you hold on, let's see. I don't want to assume, but that's what I'm feeling. That's all right. But I feel like you're also letting your guard down too in some ways. Like you're fighting, you're vigilant, and then you release that. You let your guard down, you unwind. Okay, hold on. Now you're more receptive. Okay, not religious. God dog it. Vigilant. Vigilant? Is that what I said? Vigilant. Keeping careful watch for possible dangers or difficulties. Being alertly watchful and attentive, often to avoid danger. Oh, but it was picking up on religiously vigilant. Okay, look at that. When these two concepts are combined, religious and vigilant, it's not just a religious person who is watchful, it's someone who performs a duty with the same level of devotion, care, and conscientiousness as a religious person performing a sacred rite, sacred and deeply held principle. Okay, so what she said, and I feel that I think that's what you were in that energy of just, you're on guard, you don't know who to trust. Your spirit's like picking up on all these cues and these red flags and these signs, and you're just closed off or closed up, and you're like, tight, tense, because of what you've been through. But I feel like yes, you should be that way. That's what you don't see coming is, yes, you're going to be required to be vigilant, because maybe you're dating a lot. Maybe these are blind dates or people from dating apps. So yes, you should be in that energy. Not be oblivious, but be alert and cautious and wary. But then also taking a little bit of that and putting it towards a connection, but like not so much, not so guarded, or not so protective or closed off, like letting a little bit dissipate, so that when you are dating someone, you're not closing yourself off, or you're not sabotaging yourself, or you're not shooting yourself in the foot or pushing someone away, so letting a little bit dissipate with someone new. So in other words, I can see what you don't see coming is that you're so like protective over your energy. You're guarded. You're afraid of like getting hurt again. You're afraid of getting close and then it turning to crap again, and getting your hopes high again, and like I don't want to fall in love and then get hurt. I'm afraid, So you're cautious, but I can see why. So now when you're dating, you kind of like, you could become numb a little bit. You become numb, you become a little jaded too. It's like, these people, one joke after the other, and one troll after the other, and one worm and one catfish after the other. Oh my gosh. But then you end up meeting somebody, and then you're like checking in with yourself. Should I let my guard down? Should I? Little layer by layer, or onion peel by onion peel, should I? And then thank you, spirit. Oh my gosh, yes. You heard that, cha-ching? Then you kind of work on yourself. You're like, I wonder why I'm feeling this way. Okay, well, let me see if I can put my guard down a little bit. And then you try it, you temper with that, you test that out. And then somebody comes through the woodworks and they want to offer you love, and they want to offer you a future, and they seem genuine, and they seem like your intuition's saying, yep, you're checking all my intuitive boxes, all my spiritual check boxes. Your spirit's like, oh yep, they check this box and this box and this box. And now you're smitten. So that's a storyline I'm getting. That's what you don't see coming. Someone's actually, when you let your guard down in the right moment, someone comes through, and it's not a yucky worm. It's a beautiful monarch butterfly, or a bunny rabbit that got into your garden because you let the gate open for like just a little minute or an hour, just a little inch, and out comes this bunny hopping in your garden, and they have carrots in tow. They have a basket full of little flowers. Look, you got a little rose or something. Transport, control, freedom, navigation. So what you don't see coming is that somebody is coming towards you. They have, look at that, and you even got the baggage right there, the luggage. Somebody is ready to like Now that you let them in, you trust them enough. Now they're going to earn your trust. They're going to keep on earning. Straw. Summertime. Carefree attitude. Outdoor activities. Now this person's going to earn your trust. Now you guys are going to, like, wow, build something. Just because you let the crack open for an hour, an inch. Fertility, potency, conception, productivity. I think this is a new beginning, a blossoming beginning of a start. Taking it all in, listening intently, processing thoughts. So now you're going to be marinating with this. Just like the little... the cooking machine, what the heck? The baking machine, the whisk machine, the egg stir machine. What the frick is this called? I'm drawing a blank. But it's whisking the eggs, and it's plugged in. So now your whippings, like your intuition's like on overdrive, trying to like piece this person together, trying to figure them out, trying to read them. You're taking it in, you're absorbing them, you're seeing who they really are, and now you're intrigued, you're captivated, you're pulled in. Magnetism. You're like, oh my gosh, I like what I'm seeing. My intuition's liking it too. My third eye is giving me the thumbs ups. And doorstep. Yeah, see, look at that entrance. See? Visitation coming home. So you basically let somebody in. You were, it was like a tug of war. Like, no, I don't want to let nobody in. No, I don't want to trust nobody. And your spirit's saying, well, it's okay to trust, but you know, let's go at your pace. And then you let the crack open for a little hour. And then somebody comes through. They match with you. Or they give you a compliment, you accept it, and then it blooms from there. They ask you out, you say yes, and it blooms and blossoms from there. So they saw a way into your life, into your heart, and they swept you off your feet. You resisted this in the beginning. You have enticement, intimate feelings and desires. You have old flame, past fling, intimate relationship, emotional connection. However that resonates for you. I feel like this is like a returned feeling. I'm getting Ace of Cups right there. So this flame could be reignited within you. It doesn't mean it's an old person. I think it's an old feeling. Like, oh my gosh, I remember feeling like I fell in love before. Oh my gosh. Options. Indecision, difficult choice, torn between two. That's probably what you're going through. Do I lean into this or do I shy away from it? Do I date you or do I stay single? Okay, or do I go another direction with someone else? You have allegiance here. Loyalty, strong support, and through thick and thin. So I feel like you found someone you can actually trust, but don't take my words for it. You learn that for yourself. Okay. Let's see who this person is, shall we? Who's this person? Pile 3. Why am I reading so long? Nope. Why am I reading so long? 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. I think this person is successful. Pile 3, your person. Who's this person? Partners. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family partners. See? You're like, oh my gosh, I think I found the one, but I don't want to get my hopes high. So you stay guarded a little bit. You know, we all should. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause of power. Escape. Okay, so you stay guarded if you need to. Like you let down your guards when you feel it's right. You know, go with your gut. Don't just do it because I'm saying it's safe to. You have to feel that for yourself. Always use your own, discernment. How did you meet this person? How did you meet this person? Pile number 3. Where? I'm sorry, where? Where did you meet this person? Financial institution. Body shop. That can be anything. That can be a massage shop, chiropractor, something that you're doing on your body, your actual body, or your car. Something you're getting work done you're getting work done on something. Maybe you're getting work done on your teeth. You're taking care of your body in some way. And you meet them. Police station. You have show business. There's no business like show business. Hotel resort. And local events. So somewhere local. And one last one to fill up that spot. Pharmacy. Doing healing work, getting medicine, okay? I feel like this person is just, they mean well, but you have to find that out for yourself. Like I said, this is a collective reading, you know? Red hair. Pregnant. You did get the fertility card. Scar. They can be pregnant with ideas. Physically pregnant, who knows? Fire sign. Loves the supernatural. 50s. Masculine. Baby face. So just take 1 or 2 cards. 1 or 2 cards will do. And sophisticated style. Okay. Let's spell their name, shall we? Do you want to? You don't have to take my words for it though. You can take your own words, run with it. You can use my words to build with yours. If your name comes out, that can be confirmation that this is your reading. You can do nicknames. Anything comes out with words, okay? Let's play words with friends. Alright, Pablo. Who's this person? Who's going to be devoted or who is devoted to you? They can invest in NASDAQ, stocks and bonds. They can be a realtor, a broker, an investor, a trader, like a, you know, trading, e-commerce. Nefertiti, goddess, Egypt. You can have tan skin. Fabiola, Feruza, Fiona, Flavia, Fabio, man bun, icy, ice cubes, icy perfume. Remember that? Or is it EC? I don't know. Palladian, Palestinian, Parker Palmers. They can have a big hands. They're very giving. They can have a very sharp head. Pointy head. Koi. They could be a water sign. Koi. Pros and cons. Funk faker. Acorns, they're growing. They can be a con artist. No, I'm getting like a fake, like, I don't know, fake in the funk. Maybe they have like imposter syndrome. Like they know a lot, but sometimes they feel like they don't. So they always have to prove themselves. PDA, they prove, they show. They like to show something in public. They like to clear up their reputation. They want to show that they are who they say they are. So you might think this is a catfish and they're like, no, I'm the real deal. See, real deal. Alright, anyway, that's what I'm getting. Let's pull some charms, my dears. Some charms. Let's do the peach side this time. Oh my gosh. Let's do the peach side charms. Let's see. Let's see what comes through for you. Okay, so you got, what fell on my toe? Oh, a card, okay. You have this star that flew off, so it's current energy. Wish fulfillment here. You got a frog, poisonous frog. Yeah, you could be feeling like you want to spit fire at everybody that comes your way. So just, you know, don't sabotage everybody that comes your way. Not everybody's poisonous. Not everybody's poisonous. You have a friend. Oh, makes life sweeter. So they could be a friend to you, an ally. You did get alliance, actually. Love penny. One penny, one day at a time. Take it one step at a time. Where you can look forward to. Oh, wait, let's go in order. Changes occurring. You have number 6. I'm getting 6 of swords, 6 of wands. Peace. Gemini, yes. 6 of air, 6 of swords. Gemini. I'm also getting lovers. 6. 6th card in tarot. I'm sorry, no. 6 is, no, it's not the 6th card. It's the 7th card, because 0 is fool. So 6 as in lovers. Gemini, that's also the lovers. Changes occurring. So this can turn into a love relationship. Collide, where you can look forward to. You guys are going to blend and fuse your lives. This is what I got. Thank you for watching. You have a beautiful day. If this resonated, please put a frog, or let me know that you're still here by putting a little frog or a pumpkin, your choice. I'll let you choose. And you have a wonderful rest of your season. Enjoy this. This is so exciting. After, you know, a long trying experience of dating the wrong people, or people just, you know, they don't have good intentions, you're going to be able to take all the poison out of your frog body and let your guard down soon. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.